cooking in the house in my road. Gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes. Just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream. She'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip like the winter do.
See me with the crew. I gotta get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started. Please don't get me.
Man, I know you see me looking good in this apparel right here. This is Levels and Lengths, brought to you by Made in Paris Apparel, man. If you want to drip like this, go ahead and contact them based off of what you see on the left side of your screen or the right side of your screen, man. Holla. Explain to the people, what is Ramadan like on Rikers Island? What's the process of Ramadan? For those who don't know what Ramadan is and why it's to go on during Ramadan, go ahead and explain it for them.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to the brother in the chat. So Ramadan basically is it's the holy month in which the Quran was revealed. This is the month in which, you know, the prophet started to receive revelation from God. And so this is the 9th month in the lunar calendar of the Islamic lunar months. So it's considered our holy month, and it's also considered like the month that all the religious texts were revealed in. So we fast on that day for 30 days. I mean, it's usually 29 or 30 days. It changes, right? Because it's based on the moon, right? It's the lunar calendar. So the lunar days is usually 29 or 30, the lunar months. So we fast for about 29, 30 days from some people think it's from sun up to sundown, but it's really from dawn. The moment that you could distinguish the difference between night and day, that's way before sunrise. So we fast from dawn all the way to when the sun set. And we gotta abstain from food, drink, cursing, like, you know, just unnecessary conversations, sexual relations with our wives. And you know, it's also a month where we give charity, a month where, you know, you just kind of like be on your best behavior and in your devotion to your Lord. So in prison, you kind of like restricted in a certain way. But Ramadan in jail is one of the best times for the Muslim because a lot of times we get food that is usually not from the jail. Sometimes we get a little different meals.
Oh,
right?
I remember that. I used to be jealous.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the ox eating good. What's going on, yo?
Yeah, so sometimes we used to get certain things that were not offered by the jail, you know, just specifically for us. Another thing is we had more time during Ramadan. They allow us to be in the mosque for longer periods of time. So we get to be around each other more. Before that, you usually only around each other for Juma, which is on Friday, and during some classes, if your building had classes. Some buildings didn't have no classes. Or some buildings only had one class aside from the sermon on Friday. So we was able to be together for the whole 30 days during the month of Ramadan, right? So, and for a lot of periods of hours. So we was able to be around each other, get to know each other, learn, study, and a lot of things. So that's one of the good experiences of Ramadan in prison, that, you know, we get to be around each other and we get to learn and we get to eat other things that not necessarily are provided for by the jail.
I bet. Now, moving on. If you had no choice but to go back to the same era of your life, the same age when you first went to Rikers Island, if you had no choice but to go back and do it over, is there anything you would say you would have done differently as far as the way you carried yourself while on Rikers Island?
I don't think I would do any. Hold on, I gotta think about it. Hold up now. I think that. Hold on real quick. I'm just over here sharing the video. I don't think, when I think about it, I don't really feel like I will be doing something different. Cause I tell people all the time, well, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think I really would do anything different. Cause I tell people all the time, like, I used to tell people, like, you know, people always had this advice about, yo, when you go to Rikers. Yeah, so I would say that I don't think I would do anything different. Because I be telling people like, at the end of the day, like, I try to put people on, like, so I tell them like, a lot of people will tell you like, when you go in there, just snuff somebody, and I would never advise that. So I think the way I came in, I was very observant. I watched what was going on. I listened. I paid attention. I was hyper vigilant. So, and I think like, look, my Rikers Island career in adolescence didn't go as bad. It was a lot of dudes that I knew was getting their jaw broke, or they was getting jumped all the time, or they was just going through it. And I felt like I relatively had like a little smooth transition. And I think some of that was also me, right? Growing as a person. I also like let go of a lot of things. I let go of a lot of pride. I let go of like, I don't care what they think about me. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't put their hands on me. One of the main reasons I moved like that was because I actually believe that if you was on your best behavior, that the judge would care. I actually believe that it was, if it would be, you know, the thing, the way that the jail record works.
They wanted us to believe.
Yo, the way that the jail record works is like this. If you're an upstanding inmate, it don't work for your benefit. But if you're bad and you got a lot of tickets and all of that stuff, it works against you. So it's crazy how that goes, right? But I believe, my lawyer used to tell me, stay out of trouble. You got a violent crime. They trying to make you seem like you just this menace in the community. So just chill out. Don't give them what they want, basically. Don't have them like, look at them. Look what they doing. Cause yo, I ain't gonna front, man. The DA was trying to have my trial be a closed trial with nobody come in, because they was listening to me on the phone, and they was like, yo, and the snitch, the dude who was telling, was, by the way, he locked up right now. So, you know, God works in mysterious ways.
Oh man, hey, listen, I don't wish nothing on most people, but if you locked up for that R word, I wish nothing but the worst for you. It's never that serious.
Oh no, I ain't the rest of y'all, man. I wish jail on my enemies. I ain't the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they go in there and get their life together. But I ain't over here wishing good on my enemies like the rest of y'all. I ain't that good. You know what I'm saying?
You locked up for that R word, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope you get everything you deserve.
The bad thing about it is that this dude turned Muslim, so I'm tight. You know,
for his safety.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tight. I'm very mad about that. But anyway, moving right along. I don't think I did anything wrong. I felt like when I went in there, I was hyper vigilant. I was paying attention. And I didn't just go in there and snuff somebody, because you never know who you might snuff. Like a lot of dudes be telling dudes the wrong thing, go in there and make an example. Bro, you might snuff the wrong dude, and you got a whole bed full of problems.
Yeah,
right?
Yo, that's like 48 laws of power. I forgot what number law that is, but it's don't offend the wrong person. That might be the first. That ain't the first one.
No, that's not the first one.
It's don't offend the wrong person.
I got the book right here.
Do not offend. What law is that?
I don't know. It's not coming up. But yeah, I can't really see it right now. But yeah, you can't do that, man. Like you can't just go up in there, you know what I'm saying, and think you're just gonna snuff somebody and everybody's just gonna respect you. Nah, bro. That's not how it works. I think people be giving people the wrong advice. As law number 19, it says, know who you're dealing with, do not offend the wrong person.
Yes.
You know, so I tell people all the time, like, you don't know what you know until you watch, you pay attention, and you listen. That's when you really see, who really running the crib, who really doing this, who really doing that. We got somebody trolling, but that's good. The trolls is low key.
What the trolls said?
The trolls is low key admirers, but it's cool. Yo, but next question though.
I blame him. What he said?
Nah, he not really trolling. He said Vic soft, but it's cool.
Hey yo, you don't know Vic. Why are you here? Get Vic meat out your mouth.
Yo, chill, man. We ain't gotta do that, man. Chill, man. Damn, man.
My fault. You on Ramadan? My bad. Bro.
Yo, man. We trying to be.
I got real Bronx real quick, right? My bad.
Yo, we trying to be better men, bro. We trying to be role models.
My bad. I ain't mean it like I hate him and I wanted to hurt him. I just wanted to talk some slick back. Welcome to the chat. I love you, brother, whoever you are. And may peace be upon you.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? We gotta teach these dudes by we gotta teach these dudes by example, man. We can't stoop down to their level when you're above.
You're right. A lot of y'all don't even know, man. Me and Vic being in DMs. If you feel like I went too far on something, he be letting me know, man. He like my advice on this, cause I be wanting to really troll y'all. I be wanting to really see how far I can take it without getting my channel taken down. Vic be like, yo, man, chill, man. Yo, stop. You supporting the wrong people. Yo, man, you shouldn't have said that. This is the type of people we all need in our lives. A no man, not a yes man. Somebody who gonna be like, yo, listen, nah, buddy. Cause you know,
make sure y'all hit the likes,
man.
They'll
just let you crash and burn.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to tell somebody like, yo, bro, I think you went too far on this one. You know, and those are good friends, bro. Those are good associates. People who gonna tell you like, yo, bro, you ain't gotta do this, bro. You ain't gotta prove yourself to nobody.
My own people.
You know what I'm saying? So yo, make sure y'all hit the thumbs, man, so it can circulate. You know, I know Nate don't need the likes. But you know, other people.
I do need the likes. I definitely need the likes. I do.
Yo, but other people could benefit. This is how YouTube pushes it out there. If you liking it and you know what I'm saying, and you sharing it, so you can get out there. But yeah, what was the next thing, bro?
Okay, so all right, I believe we spoke about. First of all, I want to say if I could go back, if I would change anything. Because I was thinking about if I would before I asked you this question for like a week. I think I would. I don't think I would change anything either. Because it all led me to be the man I am today. You know, I was always smart. I always had a heart. But I also had this attraction to be a part of violence and be like an instigator in situations. And like, I felt like I had this thing where I wanted to prove myself. Like I was dealing with certain insecurities, and I found Knowledge of Self in Mark 3 Low in 2008 in Rikers Island. I'm always say his name, Brother X, who was an officer who had us reading, who first told me about the autobiography of Malcolm X, which I had my mother give for me. Behold the Pale White Horse. He had us watching the Zeitgeist documentary video. And it was from that point on, I started viewing everything differently. It was from that point on.
You know, he took his Shahada when I was there. He came into the mosque in the full building in like 2010. He took off his shoes, went on the rug, and he took his Shahada when I was there. Brother X.
Shout out Brother X, man, for taking that step, man. I also, a lot of people don't know this, but I also have an affinity for the Muslim culture. Even though I'm not very religious, if I had to choose, I would be Muslim because, you know, like my father's side of the family is mostly Muslims or Jehovah's Witnesses. Mostly Muslim. And actually, I found out recently that we was Jews before that, but you know, they don't want black people to say they was Jews. They try to erase that out the history books. But we really was, like synagogue and all of that, but then transferred to the Nation of Islam like in the 70s and stuff like that. So I grew up going to family reunions, watching like 50 Muslims get on their knees, pray in the middle of the day, like over the rugs. I seen all of that, and I respect the discipline that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wouldn't change nothing.